of new news from yesterday.
I said it, and he said it very well. It's a campaign of pressure to see if we can get something done. He doesn't want to do what some people think will automatically happen because they're very difficult people to deal with, as you know. But if we could solve this problem without warfare, without all of the things that you've been witnessing over the last number of years, it would be, I think it would be a tremendous thing. Go ahead, please.
Do you have any plans to visit Israel soon?
To visit where? Oh, well, I love Israel. I will visit there, and I'll visit Gaza, and I'll visit Saudi Arabia, and I'll visit other places all over the Middle East. The Middle East is an incredible place, so vibrant, so it's just one of the really beautiful places and with great people. And I think a lot of bad leadership has taken place in the Middle East that's allowed this to happen. It's just terrible. And that includes on the American side, by the way. We should have never gone in there a long time ago, spent trillions of dollars and created so much death. So that includes Americans. But yeah, I'll be visiting a lot of different places in the Middle East. I've been invited everywhere, but I will be visiting some, yeah. Okay. Let's go. Caitlin, go ahead. Caitlin.
Thank you so much, President Trump. Just
Caitlin,
to follow
go
up
ahead.
on what you were saying there.
Say it. Go ahead, please.
Just to follow up on what you were saying about the Gazans leaving Gaza, going to other countries. One, where exactly are you suggesting that they should go? And two, are you saying they should return after it's rebuilt? And if not, who do you envision living there?
I envision the world, people living there, the world's people. I think you'll make that into an international, unbelievable place. I think the potential in the Gaza Strip is unbelievable. And I think the entire world, representatives from all over the world will be there, and they'll live there. Palestinians also. Palestinians will live there. Many people will live there.
Good point, BX.
But they've tried the other, and they've tried it for decades and decades and decades. It's not going to work. It didn't work. It will never work. And you have to learn from history. History has, just can't let it keep repeating itself. We have an opportunity to do something that could be phenomenal. And I don't want to be cute. I don't want to be a wise guy, but the Riviera of the Middle East, this could be something that could be so bad. This could be so magnificent. But more importantly than that is the people that have been absolutely destroyed that live there now can live in peace in a much better situation because they're living in hell. And those people will now be able to live in peace. We'll make sure that it's done world class. It'll be wonderful for the people. Palestinians mostly we're talking about. And I have a feeling that despite them saying no, I have a feeling that the king in Jordan and that the general president, but that the general in Egypt will open their hearts and will give us the kind of land that we need to get this done. And people can live in harmony and in peace.
All right. So,
Super Bowl
let's talk about
coming.
it. So these got some mixed responses here. So BX says we shouldn't take no part in it. AI said they're not showing us the real Israel, and Ortis said that he's like, hey man, I'm gonna kind of sit on the sidelines on this one. And you know what? Like I said, I'm the same way right now. I don't really know what side to take here. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because I'm still trying to learn about this, and I'm trying to figure out what's the best way, I guess, to handle a situation like this. Seeing the history, or hearing about the history, I should say, them rebuilding it and then being destroyed and all that type of stuff. I don't know. I don't know if Trump is just kind of spitballing some things right now. Nothing has been set in stone. So I don't know if he's just out there kind of just putting things together. Benjamin Netanyahu may have suggested it, and he may have said, hey, sounds like a good idea. Hopefully he talks to his advisors and he kind of comes up with a decision. I don't know. I don't know how this really works. If we see, it's like, I don't know if it's an investment opportunity where we could just invest without actually putting all of our asset and complete stake into that and our resources into that, or if we just help them rebuild and there's some type of stake that, the United States can get from it. From the way that people are trying to make it seem, and I should probably not listen to these folks because they're, just people that are always believing the fear mongering, but they're like, ethnic cleansing is what they're using. That's the word that the Democrats are using now. And, he would basically build and kick them out of their city. So a lot of things that Trump does, a lot of things that Trump will do, you kind of gotta sit on it. And it may have shock value at first, where it's like, oh my gosh, what? But then you kind of gotta like see what happens and what is he planning on doing. And so I'm willing to listen to both sides of the argument on this one, right? I'm willing to listen to both sides of it, right? And here's the thing: I don't want to be influenced by either side either, but I'm willing to see why someone will be for it, and then why someone will be against it. And maybe I can come up with my own understanding or my own viewpoint of it. But right now, I'm right in the middle, right? So if somebody says something, I'm listening to them, and I'm saying, okay. And I may ask them, why do you think that way? And I'm going to look at the other person. I'm going to say, why do you think that way? And I'm going to say, okay. And then I'll let things play out and let more information come. Because this was really just kind of spitballing. You know, the Riviera of the Middle East, and, you know, we should do this and should do that. It just kind of seemed more of a proposal than a plan. You know? So that's why I didn't have it in my initial lineup until AI brought it up, and I said, you know, I'll cover it. I'll throw it in there. Democrats were funding Israel. How can they accuse anyone else of genocide? That part we know. That's for sure. Trump is trying to bring sides together, not just Israel. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how this work out, man, because it sounds like there's a lot of other people that will be involved on this decision. And these folks like from Saudi Arabia and all these other folks are not for it right now, at least, right? Trump has a way of being able to make a deal sweet. So, I mean, these are all initial reactions, just like him trying to buy Greenland. That may turn out to be some deal as well down the road. So if you're watching this on replay, let me know your thoughts below of the Gaza Strip takeover. In my chat here, we got some folks that are saying we shouldn't do it. Some folks saying, hey, you know, it might be an opportunity. And I think even people that are MAGA kind of feel two ways about it. And see, this is the beauty of discourse, because I can be for Donald Trump and maybe be unsure about something, and someone else can be unsure about something that are MAGA that Trump's pushing. And that's okay. We don't have to just ride with something if we don't like it. So let me know y'all thoughts below about you guys, how you guys feel about the Gaza Strip takeover. All right. All right. Let's get to the last topic of the day. Let's get to this mess. All right, y'all. Here we have it. Democrats are trying it again, man. They are trying it again. So let's go.